Hey there, it's Dr. Jim. Thank you for taking some time to check out what I've been thinking about. As you know, or you're gonna learn, I write like crazy. Content. I'm all over the place. Writing for my blog at drjimcollins.com, but I also am writing a ton of these are. This is what I'm working on right now to roll out very, very shortly. 21 different courses for collinslearning.com and ceu.academy. So check those out when you can. So what I want to talk about right now, though, is keeping good employees by hiring good managers. Okay? I mean, I've been working my entire adult life, obviously earlier in my careers, different jobs, teaching gigs at colleges and universities and things like that. But for the past 32 years, senior care, nursing homes, assisted living, home health, hospice, hospitals, behavioral health. Been in every place imaginable. And I've seen a lot of good employees leave because of their managers, the people who are right here, right above them. It's not the brick, it's not the mortar, it's not the windows, it's not the carpeting they're leaving, it's not the corporation they're leaving. They're leaving their direct manager or supervisor. So my theme today is hire good managers and then train them over and over and over again on soft skills, on listening to their employees, continually provide them education to keep them in tune with their staff. They're managers. So what do managers do? They manage people. They manage things, schedules, I get that. More than anything else, they're trying to manage people. So I've done some research, as I always do, and I've looked at the most important things, some of the most important things that managers should be focusing on in order to retain good talent. When bad employees leave, I don't cry over it. I know you don't either. It's like, sayonara, see you later, right? Don't let the door hit you on the way out. But when a good employee leaves, when someone who has been with the agency or the company for years, has a personal issue with the manager, that's a tragedy to me. You're losing a great asset. You're losing a valuable staff member. So let's talk about some of the top things that I believe that managers should really pay attention to. They should really exercise. They should keep it in their mind. They should keep it in their heart at all times. Number one is respect. Without a doubt, respect. RESPECT. There's a song about it for a reason, and it goes decades back for a reason. Managers, regardless, and I know I'm walking on some thin ice right here, but even when the employee doesn't show respect, I think the manager has to stand tall, go above and beyond, and never drop to that level. They always must speak and behave with respect and tact. Keep it together. Treat these people like adults, because I doubt you're hiring children as nurses and social workers and activity professionals or in the kitchen. Okay, factor number two is trust. And I've said this many times in my career, and I believe it to be true. It is far better to be trusted than it is to be loved. Why is that? Well, can you really love a person genuinely if you have no trust, if you have no faith in that person? In my book, I really have to trust you first. Trust is huge in my book. Over the years, my circle, remember in our college days, we used to have this circle of friends. Oh, I have 21 buddies. And then as we age, we have 15. And then as we age more, we have 5. And then after you get married, maybe 1. But that's how that goes. Third factor, listen and respond. I always say this, God gave you 2 ears. 2 ears so that we should listen more. 1 mouth to speak less. Listen to what they want. Listen to what they need. I know you can't run out there and give your employees absolutely everything they need or everything they want. But I do know that there's a psychological response and an emotional response from employees when you simply give them the time to talk. Let them vent, let them get it off their chest. And when you are really actively listening, remember Carol Burnett back in the day? That was a tug for her mom. She wasn't listening to anybody. But if they feel that they are being heard, that has a very therapeutic effect. Okay? Another factor, give them opportunities to shine and to be recognized. People with real talent and real skills, they should be recognized. They should be applauded. They should be praised at all times. Why? You're reinforcing really good behavior. You're reinforcing positive behavior, okay? Now, one last thing before I close this down. The workplace is not perfect. Anytime you get a group of human beings doing something, there's going to be chaos, there's going to be conflict, there's going to be misunderstandings, and everything else. But you as a manager, you can manage dissatisfaction. Manage dissatisfaction. You can manage negative experiences by reframing everything. You can become an impression manager. Yes, I know that it looks like this, but have you ever thought about it this way? Of course, this happened. But you know what? Let's look for the good. Let's look for the positive. Why not let's just look to learn and move on? And as the Rolling Stones have said for 50 years, you can't always get what you want. And if Mick Jagger can't get what he wants, your employees don't have a chance of getting everything they want, okay? So, good managers are worth their weight in gold, and they should be the gatekeepers of retention and keeping good employees working, okay? It is far easier to keep training, keep providing education to your staff, but particularly to your managers. They should know how to retain and know every trick and tool and everything else, method and technique that they can. It's far easier to keep people and train them, and it's a lot more expensive to start looking for somebody out there and you have no idea who they are and bringing them in. I'm Dr. Jim. Keep coming back for more. Stay in touch. Email me, jim@collinslearning.com. Visit my blog, drjimcollins.com. And of course, check out what we're doing at our corporate solution for learning, collinslearning.com. And if you are an individually licensed healthcare professional, check out what we have to offer for you at ceu.academy.